Sarah, how often do you exercise?
Never.
Sarah never exercises. We predict that Sarah's pulse rate is going to be higher than someone who exercises daily. Sarah, this is called a bike. Can you try to get on it and ride it?
I'll do my best.
Okay, let's see how she does. Oh, wait, Sarah, before you go, Maggie's going to take your pulse to see what your pulse is. 70. Okay, take a spin, Sarah.
Oh my god.
As Sarah tries to ride the bike, we expect her heart rate to go higher and higher. Is it the stress of me not being a bike rider, or is it the stress from not exercising? 5 minutes later. This is Sarah Jr. Sarah Jr., how often do you exercise?
Every day.
Like how many hours a day do you ride that bike?
At least once a day, or at least 1 hour.
At least 1 hour a day? For 7 hours a week?
At least.
Wow, Sarah. Okay, Maggie's going to take your heart rate and then compare it to your twin sisters.
70.
70. Okay,
Here I
Sarah,
go.
have fun. Tear it up.
Exercise is awesome.
5 minutes later, Sarah Jr.'s not tired at all, is she? That was nothing.
That was great.
Now, Maggie will take her pulse. Sarah, how often do you drink Coke?
Never.
Never? So our hypothesis is that Sarah's heart rate is going to be lower than someone who drinks Coke while they're reading a magazine. Maggie, can you please go take Sarah's pulse rate?
Sure.
Junior, her twin sister, who drinks Coke all the time. Sarah, how many Cokes a day do you drink?
Oh, I don't know, 7 on a good day.
Okay, so Maggie's going to come and take Sarah's pulse and tell us what her pulse rate is for a regular Coke drinker that reads magazines. Number 1, students who exercise regularly will have a smaller change in heart rate 5 minutes after biking than students who don't exercise regularly. Our graph shows the average heart rate of non-exercisers versus exercisers before and after biking. The change was about 50%, which this graph demonstrates. Hypothesis number 2. Students who drink Coke will have a higher heart rate while reading a magazine than students who do not drink Coke. The change was less than 2 beats per minute. We conclude exercise makes a person more fit and able to get more oxygenated blood through their system more efficiently. The pump doesn't have to work as hard to pump the blood while biking, thereby keeping the change in heart rate of exercisers lower than the heart rate of non-exercisers. Our conclusion for hypothesis number 2 is that Coke drinkers tend to have a slightly higher average heart rate, 70.6 beats per minute, than non-Coke drinkers of 69.1 beats per minute while reading a magazine. We believe this is possibly due to the effects of caffeine stimulation, which constricts the blood vessels and makes the heart work harder and beat faster. The difference is small, so the results may not be statistically significant.
The fire's in their eyes and their words are really clear, so